I'm not going to say it's
Okay.
me.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 74 of Playing in the Fairway. Today is Thursday, October 3rd. Let's get it. What's up, Ken?
Hey, man. 10, almost the best day of the year. It's almost 10-4.
Yeah,
You just
10
go
good
around
buddy.
like 10-4, good buddy. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah.
What's that? Is that hey, that's going to be a Friday too, right?
10
Yeah,
4,
hell
10 4 is
10-4.
Friday. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
hell
yeah.
yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was going to go around saying hell yeah all day. 10 4, good buddy. Oh, shit. How you doing, man?
Oh man, just great.
Yeah, I'm doing terrible, so I'll just hijack that. Yeah, no, it's fucking
Well, your
terrible.
baseball
I
team
don't know
sucks.
why. Yeah, I don't know why. Really, like, why do we grow up rooting for sports teams and we bring it into our adult lives and just makes us miserably depressed. This is the dumbest thing we do as adults is root for sports teams. Like half my identity is the fucking Orioles. I named my son after a fucking Oriole, for God's sakes. And they best young team in baseball the last 2 years. Everybody says best young team in baseball, blah blah blah, blah. And they fucking just get swept out of the playoffs 2 years in a row.
Yeah,
It's
it sucks.
terrible.
Yeah, it
It fucking
happens.
sucks, dude. It sucks.
Yeah, well, shitty state, shitty city.
Yeah, no. Shitty state, great city. I'm talking about Baltimore's a great city. Maryland,
I've
lot
always had a
lot to
good
be
time in
desired.
Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore's great.
Maryland's
Yeah,
fine. I just
man.
don't like driving in there. I don't know why. It's just
That
shitty ass
sucks. It's
drivers.
like
Yeah.
fake ass Virginia.
Fucking get up right when you get
Yeah,
on 495. You're just like, fuck.
yeah, but yeah, man, it's
Columbia was
just
actually nice shit, but yeah, no.
it's
Yeah, that
it's
sucks. I
brutal,
mean,
dude.
dude, that's what happened to the Nats before they broke through for like 7 years. So I don't
So I
know.
only have 5 more years to deal with it.
Yeah,
Great.
right. I mean, honestly, you just need to buy a fucking pitcher. Although
They had
I
one.
thought
They had
Burns
great
was supposed to
pitching.
be good, right?
They had great pitching. They gave up 4 runs
Well, they only
in
gave
two
up one
games.
run. Yeah, right. Well, 2 runs, but I guess the starter gave
Yeah.
up one, right? Yeah, I guess that's not a big. Yeah, you got to hit. Yeah, get hot. It is weird. The bats cool off every in the playoffs. They just cool off. I guess
hmm
because they just bring in the relief pitchers earlier.
Yeah.
Um,
But I mean, they're not the only team. Like the Astros
it's
got
just weird. It
swept.
always fucking happens. Yeah, it's
I,
like playoff baseball kind of sucks to watch when the bats
I
go
don't know.
cold.
And God, and it's funny because I was like, I mean, I have a lot of teams I'm pretty diehard for, but that's the one team that like I don't know. I feel like it means something. Like everybody has
Yeah,
that one team where if they won a championship, like that's the one that you have the memories of like growing up and going to games and like shit like that. Like
yep,
UVA won a basketball championship 5 years ago. It was fun and I got drunk and had fun, but like it didn't mean shit, you
right.
know? So fucking sucks. I just finished like watching the game. I was at my own kid's soccer game, watching the game, and then we like rushed home, ate dinner, got the kids to bed, and then I sat down. It was just like right before we recorded. I finally like was able to sit down. I was like, well, that fucking sucked. Like it finally hit. But whatever. At least you know what though? We're going on a golf trip a week from today. And if they would have won, they'd be in the middle of a divisional series against the Yankees. And at least I wouldn't have to be watching it with all you jackasses around. So, because that'd be
Yeah,
even worse.
yeah. It's positives and everything, man.
Yeah, right. Trying to keep it positive here. But yeah, fuck, man. But hey, we got a golf trip coming up.
Baseball's brutal because the season's so damn long. You
That
watch
yeah,
162 games and then you're out. It's like fuck.
yeah. Now that doesn't help either. Like NFL, you know pretty quick. You lose the first 3 games of the year, you know it ain't our year.
Yeah, yeah,
Baseball, you could lose, you could be terrible the first 80 games and be like, oh, we still got a chance, actually.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Yep,
um, yeah. So that's all coming to a head right now. But we're here to talk about golf.
yeah.
U.S.
One
won the
thing I
President's
saw
Cup.
today, just one thing back to the Orioles, like I always just loved Santander because I've back when they had the Tuesday dingers, I would always
Tuesday
bet him
Dingers,
and he
man.
always fucking hit a dinger. It was crazy.
Yeah. Hit
It's
44 of them
fucking
this year.
hit 44 home runs, was batting 235 though. I'm like, and
Yeah.
had like 100 something RBIs. I'm like, dude, the fucking batting nowadays is fucking
It's
insane.
terrible.
It's
It's terrible.
crazy.
It's
Just straight power,
swing for
but
the
that's like
fences.
analytics
Yeah.
wise, like that's what you want. Well, not
Hmm.
for, I mean, like it's more acceptable to do that because you're batting in runs, but it's just
Yeah.
fucking crazy. I saw that. I was like, holy shit. I always thought he was like 270,
Yeah.
235.
Nah.
Like, God damn.
No. He either like hit doubles or home runs, nothing else. And then,
Mhm.
but it came back to bite him. I mean, tonight they had the bases loaded and
He
he was
popped up.
up,
Yeah, that was dagger.
popped up, man. But he, like, you could tell he was swinging for the fences.
Yeah, I bet him to hit a home run. That was probably not good for the
Thanks,
boys.
Kenny. Thanks.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. All right. This ain't a baseball podcast. Had some friends of the game. That sucks. Sucks to go to a game like that, I'm sure. I'd love to go to a playoff game, but like that feeling right now, sitting in traffic, driving home probably is miserable.
Yeah, for sure. It's a 2-hour drive
Yeah,
home.
yeah, right.
Traffic.
But
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I'd say baseball season's over too because
yeah,
we
I
watch
mean,
I
it's such
guess.
a regional sport. Like you don't give a shit
We don't give a
once your
fuck.
team's
Yeah.
out. No,
Yep.
it's so regional.
It's kind of like watching off-season golf. You don't fucking give a shit.
It's
Anderson's Farms, brother.
the Sanderson Farms, the Santander Farms Championship. um, yeah, President's Cup was last week though. Nobody really gave a shit about that either. That
No,
was such a dud, dude. The Solheim Cup was way better.
Solheim Cup was better. Yeah. Well, it didn't help.
I
We just
mean,
waxed their ass.
who we
Although they
waxing
came
it?
back Friday. That was nuts.
Yeah, that was kind of nuts. But yeah, so President's Cup. I mean, we kind of mocked the betting line, saying it was going to be a 7 point win or more, and it was a 7 point win. So
Yeah. So I bet that.
the
I bet
experts,
that
yeah.
line. After we said that, I go, I'm betting that line, and it hit.
Of course it did.
Yeah.
The only bet, yeah.
The only bet I hit.
But yeah, there was just like we went up 5-0, then they dropped five on us, and it was like, okay, we got something here. And then there was nothing. And like the weekend was just we waxed our ass, and that's all there was to it. Um,
I
but
think
it
big
just didn't
mistake.
ever feel it didn't ever feel like exciting.
hmm
Like it was
It
kind of lame.
it's not
Canada,
nearly
maybe?
as exciting as playing Europe.
Oh God, no.
European team is just like historic. I mean, because they win a lot too, but
Maybe
yeah,
that's it.
you
Is
kind
we
of feel
wax
like,
their
oh,
ass and
bro, like
Europe always
international
kicks
teams,
ours.
just like you guys aren't going to beat us. You know,
Yeah.
definitely there's no like real rivalry. And then like the European squad, I feel like they're just like close. I mean, the international, you've got like Australians, South Koreans, and then Canadians, which I thought was so funny when I was thinking about. I'm like, Canadians should probably be on our team. You know, should be North America versus the world. Like it's kind of whack. You got Canadians play with
Yeah.
fucking Tom Kim and Ben On, and like the South Koreans are like in Hideki. It's like, how the fuck does this make any sense? You know, like
Yeah.
Montreal's like where they grew up in Ontario is a fucking 2-hour plane ride, not halfway
Oh
around the
yeah.
fucking world. Everyone else is coming from around the world. Like it's just kind of that. I thought that was hilarious, but I don't know if the Canadians would make the team. You know, maybe one of them.
No.
I don't
Maybe
know.
Corey Connors.
Honors,
But it just never
maybe,
felt
which is kind of funny. There's, so the
um
rivalry is just like weird. You got a bunch of
Yeah.
fucking random ass dudes coming together, and they like create their own logo and stuff now. Like Minwoo had that jersey, hockey jersey with the logo on and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like you could tell, like Mike. I feel like Mike Weir did a really good job of like building up the team, but like it's just the rivalry's not the same at all.
No. No, not at all. Well, like you said, like they don't seem to have much like team camaraderie, but then I feel like our guys don't care as much because they know, like, hey, with our fucking B game, we're just gonna fucking wax these guys
Wax their
anyway.
ass.
So who gives
Yeah.
a shit? But it's just in like the fans, like even Tom Kim called out the fans. He's like, well, I thought it'd be a little louder and we'd have more support. But
Oh,
they tried
really?
to start it out, yeah,
Well, they're in
after
fucking Montreal. It's not like maybe if they're in
yeah.
Australia, yeah, but
After
you know,
Thursdays, when they went down 5-0, that's what he said. Like, I thought we'd have more support and the fans would be a little rowdier, blah, 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 blah. And I mean, they tried to kick it off with Mackenzie Hughes, like chugging a beer on the first tee. And he
oh
like dropped
yeah,
to one knee. And it's just like super fucking lame looking. But
it's crazy.
yeah. And then that fucking Tom Kim bitching, like, hey, we don't have enough support. And then they dropped 5 on Friday, and he was just wiling out and acting like a fucking he's I mean, just the best thing in the world. And I think we're probably just gonna get into Tom Kim here. Tom Kim's he's a fucking dork and a tool. Like,
Talk about a
dude,
fall from grace.
I
I mean,
know,
when he came
right?
on, he was a birdie machine and like fun. And you're like, fuck yeah, dude, I love this guy.
Hmm.
He had a cool name.
And
Like
2 years ago at the President's Cup,
2 years
like he
ago,
was
yeah.
wild and having fun. And
Now,
this
just a
year,
huge
man,
douchebag.
yeah. And there've been rumblings of that apparently.
Right. I saw
But
that on Twitter, and I was like, dude, there's no
yeah.
way, man. Tom Kim, he's fucking cool. He's probably the
Mhm.
nicest guy, little innocent guy, and he's like Scotty's like little buddy. Um,
Yeah.
and yeah, apparently it was like Tom Kim's a fucking asshole, and now I believe it. This guy
Yeah. I
sucks.
mean, it all started Thursday. They walked off the green while Scotty was
Yeah.
finishing
What the fuck
out,
is that? That's
and they
that's some
bitches.
horseshit.
Yeah, that's oh, golly,
That marching.
shaken or stirred. um, yeah, and I mean, only the biggest douchebags play that far ahead and walk off the green while you're
Yeah.
trying to like hit your approach shot or anything like that. So
Extremely disrespectful. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, you
just
got to be a
poor etiquette, poor form.
complete douchebag. Maybe someone with extremely low moral
Yeah,
compass. Um, yeah, lowest of the low, scum of the
big high noons
big
like
high noon
drinker type.
drinker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is such an inside joke. um, but yeah, and then he bitches about the fans not being rowdy enough, and then when it was all said and done, like the report comes out and he's complaining like, oh, people were cursing at
Cursing
us,
at
and
me.
and it was like,
Could you
dude, grow the
imagine?
fuck up, dude.
Could you
Like,
imagine
people
you're
are
at a press
cursing at
conference
me.
in front of the world and you're complaining about people cursing about you? Unbelievable. That I mean that, and then the putter, laying the putter, they made
Oh
him
my
putt like a
god.
3 footer. You put the putter down. That and the cursing complaints was it for me. I was like, oh my god. I don't care if you're going crazy and jumping around. I mean,
No, have
the
fun.
walking
You're
it
supposed to
thing
have
was like
fun. It's an
pretty dumb.
exhibition.
And then you end up losing the match. You piss Scotty off and you fucking lose the match. I mean, that was dumb as shit. But yeah, the putter thing, bitching about cursing. Oh, some of the players were cursing at me. Like, dude,
Yeah, grow the fuck
horrible,
up, dude.
man. Yeah, unreal.
Yeah.
Again,
It
golfers
was
not cool people. Like,
yeah,
it's like
apparently not.
not a good look
Jesus
for the
Christ.
country club cocksuckers, man. Just
Yeah. Yeah, the laying the putter thing down, whenever that started, I feel like that started maybe during like the Patrick Reed, Rory McIlroy match or something. When did that start? I feel like it was around that time. But that has
Honestly, that's the
become
first time I've ever seen that or can remember seeing that. I
was
think
them doing
Rory
it.
I think there was that Rory Reed match. They might have, I wouldn't be shocked if that
It's an
happened in that
awesome
one.
match. That was an
That
awesome
was
match.
sick.
But I feel like I
That was going back and forth. I
that
feel like
happens
Rory
all the
was
fucking
hitting.
time now though, and they like lay the putter down, and it's like, dude,
Really?
I'm not
I
giving
hadn't
you a
seen that
putt.
before.
Really?
Yeah.
You had? Oh my god, it
No.
happens all the time.
Really? Oh, that's the
Yeah,
worst. That thing's the worst. I mean, just make the fucking putt, shut the fuck up, and walk off.
yeah. If you make it, who gives a shit?
Yeah. And
If
if
you
you
make
miss
it,
it, then
walk
it's like
off.
validating why you had to putt it.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
Yeah, that
just
thing
fucking
that's
make it
so
and
fucking
get the fuck
gay.
out
I
of
don't
there.
know. It whatever. It's fucking golfers being golfers though, man. Golfers
Yeah.
like the worst people, the scum of the earth. uh, I mean, some of them really
Well,
are
just
though. It's just
fucking
like
nerds
Jesus
is what
Christ.
they are, dude.
Yeah,
Golf
true,
nerds. I mean,
true. But yeah. But the President's Cup, I don't know, kind of sucks. I do think it would be better if they made it a mixed, like men and women. The international team would be much better. You get six men, six women. The international team would be much better. I mean, think about lady golf, like very international compared
yeah,
to. I mean, it'd be probably six Koreans, but they would
yeah.
on the ladies' side, honestly.
Nobody Co.
But they're all fucking incredible. So
Yeah.
um, I think might make it better. I don't know. I think they need to do something else because
Yeah,
it
that'd
ain't
be
the
cool.
Ryder Cup. It ain't the Ryder Cup, and it's never gonna be. And we just keep whooping the shit out of them. So
Yeah. I still enjoyed it, but yeah, it's not quite the same. Definitely like little
yeah,
lackluster.
I didn't even really watch much of it on the weekend. Honestly, I was pretty locked in on the Solheim Cup. Maybe that's a little bit of home cooking because it was
Yeah, home cooking for sure.
In Gainesville at RTJ, but
Yeah.
I I didn't watch much of the President's Cup. I was
Uh
watching
big
more.
big mistake. Sundays didn't start till noon. So you
Huge
had
mistake.
teeing off at noon. I'm like,
Terrible.
what are you doing? You got tee off at 9 a.m. It's in
Football starts
Montreal.
at
It's Eastern
one.
time. Football starts at 1. Um,
That
yeah. And so it
definitely had
didn't
something
end
to
till
do
like
with it.
6. And then, luckily the Commanders game was at 4. So I was able to watch President's Cup um and just kind of like flip over the red zone. But once 4 o'clock hit, it was like, oh, see you later. You know,
Yeah.
that was a big mistake. They could have got 9 a.m. start, then you're ending right at 1. The main matches, or at least the beginning matches, and you might stay on if it's tight before you switch over to NFL. But starting at noon, dude, you're fucked.
Hmm.
Because Solheim
Yeah.
Cup started
No
at 9
doubt.
a.m.
No
or
doubt.
8 a.m. I think even.
Yeah. It was even earlier. And it's golf. Like it can start early. There's no reason not to start it early.
Yeah, you don't need prime time coverage for golf. You're not getting those
No.
viewers, and you're definitely not
Well,
competing with it.
yeah, because people that are gonna watch it are gonna watch it regardless.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Very dumb.
I thought it was a huge letdown. I mean, maybe part of it was that we did whoop the shit out of them, but um,
Yeah, they didn't really have a chance on Sunday. I mean, we kind of came out firing. Homa hold out on one. I think he lost his match.
mhm,
Like everyone, I think the first like 4 guys like birdied one. Um,
mhm.
so I mean, we just came out hot. There was just a bunch of red on the board, and it was kind of like, all right. And then I did watch Keegan close it out. He almost, uh,
Yeah,
well, he almost lost the last 3 holes uh, to not, but to get a half point. And your boy Siwoo, who had a big week, missed a putt on
Siwu
eagle
was awesome, dude.
to lose. But he was awesome all week, and then luckily he missed the putt. So Keegan kind of was the closing match, but then that was still pretty early on in the matches. So you know,
Hmm.
It
I
is
think
funny
after
when
that
they
there was
have
still like 6 or 7 matches to play.
yeah, yeah. It is funny when like the rest of the guys just have to keep playing. It just like means nothing. It's like don't
Yeah.
they just want to go celebrate with the guys. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, yeah, we kind of brought that up in our chats. Like, why do they have to keep playing? And somebody said probably because of their records, but like,
Yeah, there was still
who
6
gives it?
matches left. That's crazy.
Who
Yeah, who
gives a
cares?
shit?
I mean, definitely nowadays for betting for sure. Because I ended up winning.
Mhm.
I ended up winning the exact score bet
Which is
after we
nice.
talked about it last week. But yeah, I
What
mean,
was that? Plus what?
plus one
1,300?
1,500, I think.
That's nice.
Yeah, that was a big one. Made up for my hole in one bets.
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, kind of saved me. I don't think I had a very good Sunday bet in NFL either, so that saved me. I woke up Monday. I was like, oh shit, I won. I'm like, oh, it's the golf bet.
Nice. Nice.
But yeah, I mean, there was no real drama. I mean, the Friday was cool when they came back, and you're like, oh shit, like what the fuck are we doing? And then yeah, after that, it was
Didn't
we
matter.
did them on Saturday, and then Sunday was just see you later.
Yeah. Yeah. Um,
The course
well,
wasn't like that cool either. I mean, I don't know. Montreal.
it looked pretty easy.
Yeah, it was all right.
There
I
were
mean,
a lot of guys just like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of shots, guys were just like sticking it to 2 feet. And it's like,
yeah, which is fun to
I don't,
watch, but like it wasn't like
eh.
some super cool course or anything like that. There was no like real intriguing aspect of the weekend. Basically, there was
Hmm.
nothing to like
Yeah,
really
no
watch.
doubt. Yeah, no doubt. Um, well, I'm sure they won't, but it'd be nice if they could find a way to fix it, make it
Yeah.
more interesting. Or
Well,
just play
get
the
the live
Ryder
guys
Cup
back.
every fucking year. Play the Ryder Cup every year and get rid of that shit.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to do too much of the Ryder Cup, but I mean, you definitely got to get the live guys back for the international
For the
team.
internationals, 100%.
Give them a chance.
Yeah, for sure. Um, well, we got another shitty fall tournament coming up this weekend. The Sanderson Farms Championship.
Yeehaw.
I know, right? I mean,
Mississippi.
Country Club of Jackson. Field stinks.
What's the point of playing
I
right
just don't
now?
know, man.
Have an off
I just
season.
don't
Take
get
a
it,
break.
dude. Give them a break for. I mean, for their sake, for our sake, like
Right? Well, there's a reason
this.
football is so popular. I mean, even Ricky brought this up last year. Is like sometimes you need an off season to like get people like longing for golf again. When you just keep playing, it's kind
Yeah,
of, I mean, honestly, it's not like people are watching, so it still is kind of like an off season. But and you kind of get these, um, you kind of like it's almost like a mini tour. Like you're letting a lot of these other guys kind of get a chance to win some tournaments and stuff in
yeah.
the field.
I'm just
I don't know.
looking at
It's
this,
kind of
and
funny.
it's
I don't know how they make money off these tournaments. Like the gate has to be low, and like TV numbers have to be low. Like
yeah. It's just got to be
don't know.
fulfilling sponsor requirements or whatever. Like that's all it's got. I mean, there's no way they're pulling tons of money without loading up
I mean, there
sponsors or
has to
like
be some money.
selling VIP like tents and experiences, maybe.
Right.
But I mean, here's according to power rankings, like your top 15 guys, starting at one. Nick Dunlap, Mav McNeely, Ben Griffin, Patrick Fishburne, Patton Kazire, Mac Hughes, Norlander, Novak, Spawn, Seamus Power, Cooch, Svensson, Mark Hubbard, Matt Neesmith, and Matt McCarty. Those last three guys,
Right.
I couldn't pick them out of the lineup. I
No,
couldn't pick actually, like, not just them either, but like Mark Hubbard, Matt Neesmith, Matt McCarty. I don't know if I've ever really heard of their names. I might have seen them on scrolling a leaderboard.
I've heard of Mark Hubbard, but I couldn't pick him out of the lineup. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it's fucking.
No, and we're
It's
I
kind of
consider myself a
ridiculous.
golf fan. Like,
Yeah,
I would put the
exactly.
golf
I
in
mean,
the
you
ring.
have some other names in here. Like, I mean, Ricky's playing. Um, yeah, Ricky's playing. There you go.
Yeah,
CT Pan. Like you get Keith Mitchell's playing.
yeah,
Like he's a fine golfer, but I don't know, dude. Yeah, like you said, give these guys a fucking off season. I guess it's a chance for some of these guys here, to make a little money before actual golfers decide to come play.
right.
But
Carl Juan
damn, yeah, I just feel like golf, man. Like, I
Cam Champ.
mean, maybe they're like, hey, there's nothing to lose here, only something to gain. Like, we're not going to get viewers anyways. It's NFL season. We sell what we sell, and here you have it. Like, maybe
Yeah,
some
I think
people in the
so.
area, like Jackson, Mississippi, probably doesn't get a lot of golf. So it's like bringing a tournament there might sell some tickets. I don't fucking know, but
Right. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
it's brutal though. Trying to, I don't know. I feel like they can't sell it like in the middle of football season. Try to sell a fucking tournament like this. I guess they're
I
probably not fucking
mean,
trying. Who cares? Throw
hey,
it on Golf Channel and call it a day.
run on Golf Channel. Yep, absolutely. And
Yeah.
start on the weekend on Sunday. Start at 8 a.m. so I can watch.
That, yeah, that's the other thing. They could 100% do that,
Yeah.
but I don't know. No. But that's the world of pro golf right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm kind of shocked
not much
Ricky's
else.
playing. What the fuck's he doing? He just had a
I try to
newborn. He
get,
probably wants to get the fuck out of the house.
yeah, get the fuck out of the house. Get his card back.
Yeah.
Did he lose his card? I don't know. I don't know what he finished last year. I think he had a decent year a couple
I
years ago, and
don't think he
he had a
lost his
win.
card,
He
but
he had a win 2 years ago, right? 2 seasons ago.
yeah. Yeah.
So he's good till this year.
Yeah. No, I think he's good. But yeah, maybe he wants to sneak out a win real quick.
Yeah,
It's not like the
we're
tournaments are
just.
easier, though. These guys probably fired 20 under. No problem.
Oh yeah. Oh
So
god, yeah.
sometimes I think these terms are harder. You got to get hot, you know. It's just birdie
Yeah.
fest.
I don't know. I feel like at this point we're just counting down the days to the Masters, man.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
mean, it's like football, shitty golf tournaments, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, here comes springtime, and you start hearing that music.
Yeah, pretty much. I do have a hypothetical here for you, Stu. One of our
Yeah.
callers called in. Says male, 36 years old, is in a conundrum. Needs our help.
Shit.
Dear Lane in the fairway, my wife just got pregnant, and the due date is April 17th. It is our third child. Naturally, we are very excited. However, I just got invited to the Masters on April 9th, the Wednesday practice round. What do I do?
It's brutal.
Hypothetical. I don't know who this guy could be. I think
Yeah.
you have to go to the Masters. Third child, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I think maybe
So
you tell the mother-in-law to Be ready on
You gotta
standby.
have a good support team, and
Good support team ready to roll.
the caller needs to really lay the groundwork here and do the legwork for having that support team in place. I mean, it's kind of tough. I'm kind of a scumbag. I mean, hell, I almost missed the birth of my second child, so maybe I'm not the right person to ask, but
Yeah, I
uh,
think it depends on the appointments leading up because they can usually tell anything could
yeah,
always happen, of course, whatever, but they usually tell oh, you're not
yeah.
dilating or whatever. You still got a while. You still got a couple
The
weeks
brutal,
maybe to do
brutal
shit.
part about the Masters is
No
there's no
phones,
no phones.
no phones, no way to communicate. Not really a place where
Maybe
you
the
can
caller
fly back.
could get a pager. Maybe that person needs a pager.
I don't think pagers are not allowed apparently. Was thinking about this person would probably want to get maybe you could have an Apple AirTag and get a
What about
Buzz
An Apple
Apple
Watch,
Watch.
smartwatch?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure you could sneak one in,
Why
but
couldn't you? You can't take
I
pictures.
don't know.
It's a watch.
Apparently, you can't have pagers, so I don't think they want anything that can make noise. I don't know. I'm sure
That's
there's a
what it
way to
is.
get where they
Drown out the speakers with the bird noises and hidden
right.
in the
Yeah,
trees.
yeah.
Damn.
So
Yeah.
interesting spot. It's not like you could. Most cities, I feel like you could just get a flight. Augusta, you have to connect to Atlanta, most likely. So it's not necessarily a
Yeah.
quick and easy
Well,
business. Um, but
you just
the
have to.
chances of something happening on the 9th when the due date's 17th, pretty low.
Yeah, it's with your third one though. That thing's just gonna fall right out.
Yeah, for sure. Which
It's
do you
not.
really need to be there for that? Probably not.
Yeah, no, no, not at all.
You need someone in the room. Doesn't have to be
Some
me. I mean, the
the
doesn't have to be
caller.
your dad. Yeah,
It had to be the caller.
yeah.
I'm trying to
You don't
see.
have to be there. Third child, you need
So what?
someone watching the other kids, and then you need someone in there in the hospital. You don't have to.
Yeah, I think you don't. You drive and then you take a car. Like if you have to leave, you leave, and you don't go to Atlanta and try to connect. You get a ticket out of Columbia, maybe, or drive to Charlotte and just fly straight home. The caller.
Yeah, well, yeah, Atlanta or
Be
Charlotte.
faster than yeah. But
You'd probably be
yeah,
home
no,
in
it's
a couple
quite the
hours.
conundrum. But like I said, I'm kind of a scumbag. I almost missed the birth of my second child. Uh, I was doing something for work, so I'm really a terrible person. Rather be at work. It's just a joke.
Um,
I
I think you should.
loved the birth of my children.
Yeah, the first one's insane. It's an experience.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think you
You
really
gotta be
need to.
there.
I don't think you really need to be there
I
for
mean,
the
it
other.
depends how involved you are. If you're if you're below the equator and you're helping out, you gotta be there. But if you're just patting the head kind of dad in the delivery
Right.
room, then anybody can tag him for that.
Yeah. What would be the need to go south of the equator? That's what the
Buddy,
fucking doctor's for.
don't do it.
No way. No fucking way. This
I was down there for a short vacation and
doing what? Just watching?
holding legs, watching.
Yeah, why? I remember the first one.
It
The
was
nurse was like, "Do
terrible.
you want to hold the leg? Hold the leg." I'm like, "No, why?" And then I did, and
Yeah,
then I was like, "Ah, no."
no, it's terrible.
Why do I like? You're standing there. You're getting paid. I don't need to
Yeah.
be holding this leg. Uh, yeah, I don't know. As a dad, you're pretty useless. I don't know. You don't need to be there.
Yes. Thanks.
Not you personally. No, fucking Christ, dude.
Yeah, as a dad, you're pretty useless.
Yeah, not you personally.
Yeah, no, hell yeah.
Talking about during the birth. There's a
No, yeah,
fucking
no,
doctor there for a
I
reason.
know what you're talking about.
He's
Yeah,
not
no,
doing home
100%.
birth.
I say go to the Masters once in a lifetime. It's literally winning the lottery. You
It
won
literally
the
is once in a
lottery.
lifetime. This third kid is not once in a lifetime. That's 3
No,
times in a lifetime.
that's
The
third in a
Masters is
lifetime.
once in a lifetime.
Yeah, no, I mean, this caller clearly won the lottery, literally, and has a chance to go. So, um, cash in that ticket.
I think so. Yep.
Male, 36. Caller. Um, yeah.
He's like a real dweeb,
God,
by the way.
I fucking apply for it every year, man. And that is just I never had the shot, man. Never had the chance.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I think I forgot to apply for it this year.
Yeah, I do every
Normally
year.
I don't. I mean, obviously, normally I do, but
They always
usually get
tell me we don't take your kind.
yeah, yeah.
But
Hey, man, maybe next year we'll have a media credential.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe the
sure.
year after that.
Yeah. Well, shit, man. Um, I hope this guy can figure out his dilemma,
I know.
make the right
Sounds like a real one.
decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, well, we put our picks out for the Santander Farms Championship in Jackson, Mississippi. Uh, I went ahead. I went with
Yeah, we're going to Jackson.
Nick Dunlap. Played college golf down those parts, Alabama. It's might as well be Mississippi. But picked him
They-
Fitch top 20. I kind of just wanted a sure thing. It seemed like it should be a sure thing. I mean, he's not the favorite, but hitting to finish top 20 was plus 150. I think you just need to get on the board here early in the
Yeah.
season. Um, According to like PGA Tour's power rankings, he's their favorite. So fucking finish top 20, dude. Don't suck. Like show out.
Right.
I think he's pretty good. I
Smart.
mean, he won last year. He won last year twice, once as an amateur, once as a tour member. So I think he has a pretty good shot.
Yeah. I like
But
that a lot. I like slow
yeah.
and steady.
Yeah.
Start stacking up units. um, I like that. I went the opposite of smart. I went Ricky Fowler plus 8,000. Um, I don't
He's got
like his
something to
chance.
prove.
I don't like his chances at all this week. Um, I
He's got
feel
something
like
to prove, man.
he's got something to prove for sure. I don't see him going low enough, though. Oddly enough, I feel like this is going to be a crazy shootout. I feel like Ricky plays better at tough courses, like
Yeah.
the U.S. Open a couple years ago. Well, he won at Quicken Loans in Detroit, which isn't a tough course. So never mind. But I don't know. I feel like you're gonna have to go low. He hadn't gone low in a while, so
Yeah.
I don't actually like his chances. But plus 8,000, he's my guy. Weak field, so I felt like plus 8,000.
Yeah.
Fuck, not.
They did an article on him about all his equipment changes he has put into play this week.
Oh, interesting. Going with AI
So
clubs.
he put a 13.5-degree TaylorMade mini driver in the bag.
Hmm.
Um, TaylorMade kind of odd, I guess. I mean, he's definitely a Cobra guy.
Right.
I guess Cobra doesn't have a mini driver, so he has a mini driver in the back. He switched his irons to the Cobra Tour black irons.
Hmm.
Same irons he played, just different color.
Yeah.
That's something. That's some rich guy shit. That's like
Yep.
what? Yeah, the same thing I got, just different color. And he got rid of that big putter, man. The Odyssey putter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he put a lab. Those big ugly motherfuckers with the hole in the back of them.
Yeah.
He has a lab mallet putter in the bag now.
Interesting. Wonder if they
So
paid him for that.
possibly because I think I saw something on it before they did the write up on PGA Tour. But yeah, so maybe some equipment changes, man. I've personally actually been looking at mini drivers. I don't know why.
Yeah. So what I
My
was about
thought,
to ask, what's the point of that? It's like, I mean, instead of a 3 wood,
well, my like in my situation, I was thinking like I never hit my 3 wood. The only time I hit my three
me neither.
wood is
Yeah.
if
I don't have a 3 wood.
I'm just spraying the driver. And if I'm doing that, like, why not get a 3 wood that's just juice to the fucking gills
Right.
and it's just essentially a second driver that's a little shorter and straighter. And the clubs are so forgiving now. I mean, it's easy to hit a fucking full driver off the deck. I'm sure that's just as easy.
Right.
The 3 woods we grew up hitting were as deep as a fucking driver is now almost. So, yeah, I don't know. I looked at them because my 3 wood is probably almost 20 years old. Doesn't go very far. It's consistent, but it's like I hit my two driving iron just as far.
Yeah.
If
Yeah. I
I'm,
don't have
if
a
I,
3 wood either, but I was wondering, like, the
I'm,
driver off the deck,
I,
that might just go too far, though.
yeah, but it's 13 and a half degrees. So it's like
Yeah. So it's like a 3 wood.
these guys are playing. Yeah. So it's pretty much
But what
3 wood.
are you
It's
hitting?
just
You're probably hitting
it's
that like
bulkier.
290, though. You know what I mean? 280.
Yeah.
It's got to go far as fuck.
I don't know. I want one.
Yeah. I just don't know when you ever really need that shot. I mean, some par fives, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. But my thoughts were like, I just never hit my 3 wood. I might hit
Right.
my 3 wood once around.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Off the
Most
tee
part, it
box,
just stays in the bag.
range driver. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. TaylorMade, send us some too many
Yeah.
drivers.
Yeah. Oh, Callaway has one now too, man. They did the AI smoke mini driver.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I guess it's everybody's trying to get in that game, but I'd like one.
Yeah.
So send us one.
I'd like a lab putter as well.
Yeah. God, they're hideous though, man.
Yeah, probably not that. I do want a mallet. I want to test out a mallet. My putting's been whack this year. Yeah, that thing's ugly as fuck. I'll
Yeah,
I'll
it's
take the
terrible.
spider Scotty has.
There you go.
I've been hitting that at Dick's. I'm like every putt goes in. I'm like, what the fuck? I need this
Yeah.
putter.
Those
And it's
greens
not
have ridges in them that all lead to the hole, man.
yeah, but no, I fucking hit my regular putter. They don't go in. So I think it's
Well, shit. I think I lost you, Ken. It's a hell of a way to end the episode.
God. Yeah. God damn it.
Well, shit.
I
I'm gonna
fucking
close
looked
out
up the
the
lap putter.
episode.
Like,
Dumbass. Searching around.
hear
I'm
me?
gonna go ahead and end the episode. Kenny's getting a little choppy on us here. When you hear us this time next week, we'll be prepping for our golf trip and fucking packing the cars to get up early and leave the next day. So hell yeah. Um, just want to thank everyone for listening. Check us out on our socials at Fairway Pod on Twitter, at Laying in the Fairway on Instagram, search Laying in the Fairway Podcast on YouTube. And wherever you stream your pods, watch them on YouTube, whatever the fuck you do for them. Subscribe to the channel, share the channel, give us thumbs up, all that good stuff. Thank y'all.